There was a second.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of From the Sideline. I'm your host, Troy, and I'm back with the boys. What's up, fellas?
Yo,
yeah, go on, Trent, Nigel, man, we out here.
Nah.
I want to get to it. No, I want to get to it. I need smoke.
Cut it out,
I need him to explain himself because this is crazy.
Yeah. So let me get my introductions out the way the correct way. G, you gotta give me a second. All right. We got the boys back in the building. How you guys feeling?
Feeling great.
Thank you. I need to see what the energy like. G, you just cutting everything off, man. I see your energy high. Keep it there though. Oh man, we got Trent back in the building. What's up, Trent? I know you're ready to get it.
I'm cool. It's just Detective Trent today. I'm just asking.
Oh, Detective Trent, just asking questions. That's the quote of the day. Right,
I might jump in a little bit. I gotta ask a few questions though. This week.
All right, let's
Nigel, what's good? Y'all ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, G, we ready.
Okay. Regular day.
Just off the crit.
G, you didn't even know you was
muted.
muted.
Oh my god. No, I thought I muted. I thought I unmuted myself after that. I unmuted myself. I just have a question. I just want to know male. I just want to know what male happens to be smoking on. That's what I want to know. I want to know, do you got like that good, like I don't know if I can say it on air. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble. I just want to know what you got, in your stash in the back. I don't know what, because the stuff that's coming out your mouth that you were putting on.
Hey, because
the stuff that you put in your mouth and putting in the TikTok.
Let me just tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. It's just a regular day. TikTok.
He said so.
On my feed.
It's a regular day.
It's a regular day. It's a dude. I forgot bro name. He always do like the it's like all time greats. Is like this is the greatest playmaker. It's for DBs now, and it said it's the greatest coverage corner. And he put Darrell Reeves there. I always look at sports comments and shit. And so then I just see Mel in the comments just say, Darrell Reeves was trash. What the fuck do y'all be watching? Putting him in these conversations is hilarious. What do you mean by that?
When I say that, okay, trash was a bit much.
He was trolling.
Okay, but he's definitely not top 5.
Trent, can you send me the comment, by the way, please? Just send it my way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the chat. It's in that same
I can't find it. That's why I'm asking for it.
Yeah, he's not top 5, in my opinion. Like no.
Top
so
5.
Can I hear 5? Can I hear 5?
Yeah, I'm about to say, just get the top 5 out the way so we can progress this conversation.
Dion, Charles Woodson, Champ, Rod Woodson, Darryl Green.
Who's the last one?
Darryl
Green.
Not gonna lie, I don't know if I'm giving you those last 2 over Darrell. Sorry.
I mean, I don't want to. I think I'm cool with Champ. I think. Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
It's gone.
I hate people.
Because this is my reasoning for Darrell Reeves before y'all start going crazy.
Mm.
I know how Rex Ryan's defense operates, and you don't have to be an elite corner to operate in it because it's designed with pressure. So you're going to get a lot of stuff happening. Like a lot of stuff's going to happen because of the pressure. Okay, and even on that team that he was on, my opinion, he wasn't better than DRC.
Talking about the island.
He was better than who?
He wasn't better than DRC.
Wait, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie?
Yes.
Real quick. I just want to go down. Okay.
No.
I just want to go down some things. So first, I'm gonna give you.
Oh yeah, I think he meant Antonio Cromartie real quick. I think he meant Antonio Cromartie.
Yeah, I know. So I'm just gonna go down. First, I'm gonna give you numbers.
GK in the
So I'm gonna give you the order of numbers, And then
G.
in that same,
miss you,
and then
man.
right after, I'm gonna give you the
Miss
same. I'm gonna give you the same
your
order,
red
but the
face.
names that had that. Or do you want names and numbers at the same time? Which one you want?
Say it
You
again.
want names and numbers? Do you want names and numbers at the same time, or you want numbers first and then names? Which one you want?
Or what are we doing?
I'm about to give you a list. Do you want names and numbers at the same time, or do you want numbers?
Yeah,
Receivers.
Okay, so names and numbers at the same time.
I like penning the
Andre Johnson, 4 for 35. Randy Moss, 4 for 24. And a pick. Justin Gage, 4 for 37. Marcus Colston, 2 for 33. Ted Ginn, 2 for 57. 1 touchdown. Terrell Owens, 3 for 13.
Where are you pulling
Lewis
this
Murphy.
from? What is this?
These are all the stats
That's
of
the
these top
2009.
receivers that went against Darrell Revis and got locked
In
up,
one season?
shut down.
In one-
Yes, the
that's
same
one
season. This is
That was
the
the
same
greatest season of all time.
Randy,
Okay, that can't be all time because when Darrell Revis ass left, Randy Moss caught one pass for 67 yards.
You said what?
And he blew out his daggone hamstring trying to run after Randy Moss.
Okay, that's one play.
That wasn't on Darrell though. You see that wasn't on Darrell.
It was on Darrell. I'm talking about the one-handed catch.
I was gonna say it was on Darrell.
But just because you get
When?
one play, what does that mean?
Was that
He
09?
did that before.
Deshaun Jackson did the same thing the week before that.
I miss Rex Ryan.
Dude,
It's 2009. He's saying. Nah, I think you may be talking about the year before in 08, maybe.
I'm talking about 09.
Yeah, because 09 is one of the greatest. That's one of the best seasons ever.
But I'm not saying
Only one person had over 50 yards.
I wasn't saying
Antonio
he was
Cromartie was better than him.
good.
You
They
said
didn't speak the same
Antonio.
language. You said Antonio Cromartie was better than him. They ain't speak the same language.
So wait. So Antonio Cromartie is a top 10 corner to you then? If you think he's better than Darrell Revis?
I didn't say that. I don't think Darrell Reeves is a top 5 cornerback. So what are you saying?
I said top 10.
He said top
I said
10.
top 10.
Top
Do you
10?
think Darrell Revis is a top 10 corner? Yes or no?
I really have to go through that and figure it out.
Jesus, I love it.
What we on
Today looked like another relaxed day for
Antonio
me.
Cromartie? No. Antonio Cromartie? No. See, all right. See, we're going
So
back
you think
to...
Antonio Cromartie is a top 10? Because if you got to think about
No,
it
no,
with
no,
Darrell,
no,
you said
because-
Antonio
no, no,
Cromartie's
no.
better.
So
No, because
Matt
what
Burrell,
we're doing, what we're doing again is you're gonna throw out numbers and stats, and I'm just going off of. All right, if we're gonna go off numbers and stats, yes, Darrell Reeves is a top 10 cornerback.
even as a corner, period, like he's one
He's
of
a
the
corner,
like best man coverage players. Like, what we doing?
No, he is.
He's not. What are we talking?
No.
He's talking about like he's Richard Sherman or something. Like he just
Wait, but you think Antonio Cromartie was better? Where do you view Antonio Cromartie all time? I need to know this answer.
Like
All
scale.
time, he doesn't have. He's not skill wise. He's definitely top 10. You're talking about a 6'2", 4'3", 4'4" corner with doofy ass long arms that can cover anybody. Yes, he's a top 10 talent.
So Antonio Cromartie is higher on your all-time list than Darrell Revis, is what you're trying to tell us.
What
right?
Darrell Revis
I think-
was watching?
As a talent,
Yeah.
yes.
No. Yeah, I mean,
I'm from New York. I watch
Kyrie
every Jet game.
Kyrie is one of the most talented basketball players of all time. I'm not putting him over a lot of dudes that are less talented than him. I want to know, if you were making a rankings list all time, where are you putting Antonio Cromartie? Because you said he's better. And then where are you putting Darrell Revis?
Yeah, GK. No, there's not. There's
It's
not
not
5.
at all. No
there's
debate.
not 5.
It's not.
There's not 5.
It's not five. I
No.
play man to man better than him.
I'm not. As a talent or just overall throughout his career?
That's a football.
Yes,
Overall
He was a
throughout
better
his
football
career.
player.
Overall throughout his career.
Just like
Throughout his
football
career,
player.
Darrell Reeves
Yes.
is better. Yes.
Okay.
Like I'm just saying.
But
like,
you said he wasn't. You got to think about. So if we talk about throughout the course of careers, you got to think about if Darrell Revis is top 10. You got to think about it.
I got
It's just
where he fits in the top 10.
it's just like.
No, you
it's
said
like,
I said is he top 10 to you? You said I really got to think about it. You didn't
Yeah.
say
I would have-
you didn't
I
say
would have
he
to
is.
think about it.
No. You didn't say he is. I just don't know where. You said I have to think about if he's top 10.
Because that would be a lie. I would have to think about it.
Who would
No.
be like the
No.
6'10"?
Hold on. Real quick. I'm sorry, Nigel. Real quick.
You good.
When I asked you if is Darrell Revis top 10,
Right.
you could have
If he's
said.
top 10,
Yeah,
I
you could have
I
said.
would have to think about it.
Yeah, so what I'm basically getting at is you have to think, to you, there's a possibility that there are 10 more corners better than Darrell Revis.
Yes, I would have to
And
think
that to
about
me
that.
is blasphemy.
Yeah, BooWop,
And that to me
yeah.
is blasphemy. And that to me is blasphemy.
It's like, and here's my thing. We're talking
If you really
it's
think you can come up and think of 10 names better than Darrelle Revis, I'm sorry. That's blasphemous to me. I don't know what to tell you.
like for me
I am not the nasty one on this show anymore. Stop calling me. Stop saying I'm the nasty one.
And for me personally, it's like when we talk, it's like Mel's talking about Darrelle Revis like he's Nnamdi Asomugha. Like Nnamdi had like two straight 3 years when he was literally considered a top 3 corner. And then when he went to Philly, he got fucking exposed, and we all knew what happened. Like, what was the reason why? Darrelle Revis
when Darrelle Revis when he left the Jets, did he not get exposed?
No, hell no, not like Nnamdi.
Did you not see him on the Patriots?
What? No, hell no.
He was like a top 3 corner.
Wait,
in New
so you're
England.
telling me? Wait, hold on. You're telling
He
me
was
when
not a top
Nnamdi
3
left?
corner in New England.
Wait, Mel.
No.
He was a Pro Bowler, and he was a Pro Bowler.
Mel.
He was an all, and he was a not All Pro. He was 4th in comeback player of the year. He was because the year before he got hurt. He only played 2 games.
Mel,
But literally, before he left the Jets, Pro Bowl, 2nd in defensive player, All Pro, first team 3 straight years. Then he gets hurt.
When he was on the Jets.
Yeah, and
when
then
he was on the Jets.
Yeah, and then he got hurt. He went to the Patriots, comeback player of the year, Pro Bowl, and then All Pro first team. Literally the next year after.
Yeah, he was 4th. He was 4th ranking All Comeback Player of the Year. So my question
Matter
is,
of fact,
Mel,
he was on Tampa when he did that.
Mel, so my
he
thing
was
is,
All Pro in New
are you
England.
trying to tell me that?
That's what I'm saying. He's all pro in
left,
England. That's what I'm saying. He was a top 3 corner.
no, because when Nnamdi left the Raiders, he was literally
I know.
consistent.
Yeah. No,
When he
a
went to
lot
the
of
Eagles, he was shit. Darrelle
trash.
Revis, when he left, he was still good. He just got hurt.
Yes.
So
He
what
was
we
literally
asking?
All Pro first team when he got to New England.
That's not
his
a
2nd year
comparison.
after the Jets.
Like literally, when Nnamdi left, went to the Eagles, they was calling that shit a super team, and then that shit hit the fan.
It was horrible. Yeah.
Like Darrelle Revis, that shit was never like a exposed. He never got exposed.
What was his numbers when he was in Tampa?
Let me get to it. I mean, I can give you the base ones, but if I want to see,
How many
like,
games?
I need to go into it to see like the advance because all I see here is 2 picks for like I have to go into it in a
I
second.
didn't mean to leave that comment.
Like I see like the basic ones, but I have to go in to see like
No,
what he did against all these people, how many
Texting
yards
BooWop,
he gave up,
that's it.
and I don't know if this website right here is gonna show me that. I'm just looking at the base numbers for you.
Because he only had like what 2-3 picks while he was there.
Mel,
I mean, having a lot of picks doesn't mean a lot to me. Because
Yeah,
Trayvon Diggs
I'm
had
not-
like 10, and he gave up the most yards in the league. Like to me,
Thank you, Garp.
I'm not gonna.
And wait, what Darrelle Revis an All Pro with the Patriots?
Yes, he was. He
Wasn't all pro with the
Yeah.
Patriots. Also, it's hard to get
All-Pro
picks
first
when nobody's
All
throwing.
Pro
Because
first
me-
team.
Because me, there's not. You can't name 5
Because
corners.
it's more with him. It's more or less a popularity thing with him because none of the stats show that he was that guy. Put like this.
Wait. You do know.
Hey, hold on, let me finish. Let go.
That because we all know that Deion Sanders, Charles Woodson, Champ Bailey, all them dudes were considered lock them down, leave that side of the field alone, right?
I'm gonna let you finish.
Agreed,
I'm
yes,
gonna let you finish.
they were.
I'm gonna let you finish. Yes, they were.
They were.
Because Darrelle Revis was too. Revis Island got traded.
I'm comparing right now. So how is it that those dudes were still able to get interceptions, make a bunch of tackles, do all of the things that cornerbacks do, but yet still his numbers don't add up to their numbers?
For my real quick,
Throwing to them more.
The champ
They're throwing to them more. And Charles Woodson was playing safety.
Charles Woodson
played safety later in his career.
He played
That
safety.
was when he was on Green
He
Bay.
literally won Defensive Player of the Year as a safety. So I'm
When he
saying
was on Green
I
Bay,
think he wanted
But he also he played in the slot. He played the slot and he played outside.
Yeah, he was not.
They moved him around.
like
They did
champ,
move
like
him,
he's
yeah.
saying like
Okay,
agree.
honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Even if you want to say not top 5 because your little personal preference, that's fine. I need you to give me 10 names right now. I need to
can't
hit
give you
10.
10 names. I would have
Wait, let me.
Because Darrelle Revis is a bona fide top 10 corner, no questions asked, no doubts about it. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna look at like when I look at he has 29 interceptions for his career. All right, you can say that's low, cool. That's because they weren't going to a center field.
Yeah.
They didn't throw in Deion side. How many interceptions Deion got?
Off the top of my head,
52, I think 52.
They weren't throwing on Champ Bailey side. How many interceptions?
But you're naming like top two You're naming like the top two, like or top.
And I literally said like I can give you top 5. There's no way you're gonna tell me 10.
Like
there's no way you're gonna tell me 10 corners.
Like
and you said he was trash. You said he was trash. Like he didn't shut down Randy Moss.
What was the first thing I said? I said trash was a bit much.
Like
that's the first thing.
I don't care about trash. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't either.
But like I said, if you want, I can. When we done, I will sit down and I will write down a list and I will hit you on with all of my with my cornerbacks. If he falls in the top 10, he falls in the top 10. If he don't, he ain't.
Like the only person whose picks were really like that was Champ Bailey, and Champ Bailey's kind of an anomaly. Like Champ Bailey was really different. Champ Bailey had one. Champ Bailey, I think one time. I forgot like his best season. He was targeted like how many times, and he had like it was like 10 of them balls. He took them shits like 5 of them. He took like them shits to the crib.
Yeah, so 2005.
Yeah, 2005. But that's just an anomaly though.
Wilson had basically double the amount of interceptions as Darrell Reeves.
Okay,
he also played.
He also played a lot.
If Darrell Reeves played safety, he would have a lot more interceptions too.
Like, and we go.
If Darrell Reeves played safety, he'd have a lot more interceptions too.
Deion Sanders has more interceptions.
Did he not play way longer?
GK made a good point. I need to see the targets. Because if they're getting a lot more targets than Darrell Reeves, then yeah, that makes sense why they would have
like the best of the best. Darrell Reeves to me is no doubt top 5. Like it's only the longevity that you can really argue if you're talking about career wise, but at their best, he's top 5.
Yeah, he has to be.
I
get Champ, Charles Woodson, Dion.
Even I get Rod to.
That's why I said I'll give you the 5. I can't give you 10, and I think 10 is blasphemous.
Like 10 is blasphemous to me, but I'm saying like at their best, I got him at 3. So
let me look real quick.
I don't know.
You got Darrell Reeves at number 3 at his best.
At their best.
At their best, you got.
Do I need to go back? Do I need to go back through?
Who's 2?
You said what? I think I forgot my all-time corner. I know it's Dion. It's Dion, Charles.
Okay.
I'm just paying
attention. And Reeves are interchangeable, and then I forgot my 5th.
I'm trying to see. Is Asante Samuel better than him? Is Asante Samuel
gonna be
better than who?
No, I'm asking Mel. I know y'all were saying that. Asking Mel. Is Asante Darrell Reeves?
They're about the same, but I'll give Darrell Reeves the edge.
What about someone just said it. Ty Law.
He's not better than Ty Law.
Who else?
You can only to me Ty Law is just longevity, but
I'm
not going. If you say career, but he was. But Darrell Reeves was in. Like,
dog.
Like I don't know what we do. Like his man-to-man coverage. He was the best man-to-man coverage corner in the league.
Is Rondé Barber better than?
What the hell, Gbaby? This nigga killed me. He disappeared and then appeared in the chat. Like
put in that category because he never really had to play man. He played in cover 2 his whole career, so he's better than.
Okay.
He's better than Randy Moss.
I think we really forget how good Darrell. And this crazy, like how good he was.
And then he appears again.
You mentioned something, Mel, about like Rex Ryan's defense and how they like blitzed a lot. Wouldn't that you can only blitz a lot when you trust the back end to hold up stuff? Is that not true?
No, it's not. Because if your front 7 can apply, because you can be a decent corner as long as you can hold up for 2 to 3 seconds.
Look, bro.
As long as that pass is getting there, bro, you want because everything has to come out hot. Everything has to come out hot.
Look, bro. There's a reason why they went man to man, and I'm not gonna lie, that front 7 was not that crazy. Besides Sean Ellis,
that was good.
Besides Sean Ellis and Chris Jenkins, was old as hell. Like that shit wasn't that crazy. The reason why he was playing man so much because you have somebody like a Darrell Reeves who can lock down anybody.
The reason you're allowed to blitz that much is because you
have Island. He literally had where your best receiver had him locked in a box. And he was doing this all year. He had him locked in a box. He only had somebody get 50 yards on him one time in one season. And what division did he play in on the Jets? What division did he play in? AFC East. So who do you have to deal with?
For one season, I can pull up stats of Terrell Buckley and how dope Terrell Buckley was for one season.
But it's more than that to it though. Even that year is so historic though. Like there's like literally like a 4-year like whatever peak or whatever, that he was literally the best, or him and Charles Woodson. Literally.
I could say the same thing about Rod Woodson as you just said about Darrelle Revis, because they were literally like Blitzburg at the time. Like they had Kevin Green, they had probably had a better front seven than the Jets.
They're
so
way
Rod
better.
Woodson was able,
For sure they did.
Rod Woodson was able to
For
get
sure they did.
But everybody was but Rod Woodson before that and after that was known as a cover. We've seen him do that.
I seen the same shit with Darrelle Revis.
I agree, but I've seen the same thing with Darrelle Revis in New England in other past years besides 2009. Like, I don't think this is a 1 year type of thing.
I watched him struggle.
You said besides 2009, he was second in defensive player of the year that year.
I'm saying no. You're giving me that one season, and that's fine. That's dope.
I gave you the two after. He was all pro first team after that, back to back.
And then he got hurt.
And then he got hurt, came back.
Did the same shit.
And then went to New England, all pro first team.
And then he went to New England, all pro. And then he went back to the Jets.
Back to the Jets, Pro Bowler.
And then he was still solid. And then after that,
and that's when he
2015, it was like whatever.
His stats don't prove what was his stats when he did that?
If you want to, I know 2015.
Stats is not the only way to judge a fucking, especially a
cornerback of all people.
Funny because when we talk other sports, y'all tell me, well, it's not about stats. It's about.
I didn't say who.
All right, so stats don't prove what a corner is capable of doing.
Interceptions don't.
Interceptions.
Yeah, because you're looking at the picks. Because you brought up like, well, how many picks did he have compared to Champ and Dion? Like, no, like pick like for example. Wait, real quick. Who's the best corner in the league to you right now? Today, 2022. Mel, who's the best corner in the league to you? How many picks does he get a year?
Not that many.
Because he came into the league, and his biggest quote unquote problem was his ball skills. He didn't catch enough interceptions in college.
And he's the best corner.
And he's still the best corner in the league. I can look it up right now, but I think this might have been his highest.
15 picks.
It's 15 picks. Last year was an anomaly. He had 4. Usually he's like 1, 2.
And he's the best corner in the league. No questions asked.
But then he also helps out. He also helps out in the run game, correct? So where's his tackles at?
I don't know what his tackles are at, but yeah, you're correct.
I mean, I can pull it up real quick.
Especially this.
I think he had 77. Oh, I don't know if that's this year. Hold up, let me confirm.
I mean,
because
let me confirm.
Look at Darrelle Revis don't have none of that shit.
What you mean?
Tackles. He had 77 combined tackles. 62 solo and 15 assisted.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the solos for Darrelle Revis in 07, 76, 45, 47, 26, 41, 9. He got hurt. 43, 41, 30. And then I'm looking at Jalen Ramsey shits. 55,
52,
52.
They're also different players. I mean, Jalen Ramsey is another guy who used to be a safety. Was he not a safety in Florida State?
Nah, it was him. Nah, he was still corner. And he's going to go down as a top 10.
I feel like he was a hybrid, but I mean.
He was.
He definitely
was, but he was for sure corner.
Yes, sure. Yes, he's going to go down as a top 10 corner of all time.
Yes.
So my thing is, for a career, he's got 496 tackles and 29 interceptions. That is
Darrelle, right?
Opposed to Charles Woodson, who has 1,220 tackles and 65 interceptions.
You're naming Charles Woodson like he didn't play like the whole corner. Like he literally played safety, free, nickel, like DB. Like what we doing? And he played way longer than Darrelle Revis.
Safeties are naturally going to get more tackles. That's just the
naturally. Like if you look at the top 10 like interceptions of all time, how many of them are corners? Like when you look at the like NFL history leaders in interceptions, how many of them are corners in that top 10?
None of them think
a lot.
That's not the point. The point is safeties are naturally. If you play the safety position, you're naturally just by virtue of history of the game, you're naturally going to go get more interceptions than if you just play corner. Naturally.
I was talking about tackles.
The top 10. There's no corner. There's no corner in the top 20 besides Charles Woodson that are like top 20 in picks and Aeneas Williams, and he's 20. He's right at 20, Aeneas Williams. And how
long did he play?
I could have swore at one point Aeneas Williams played safety before.
Aeneas Williams never played safety.
He never played safety? Okay, so yeah, and he's at 20.
He played a minute.
My fault. Mel Blunt too. Him too. That's it.
Shout out Mel Blunt. Gotta show the Steelers love. Anyways, no, his best tackle season was when he was like 37 years old because he was playing safety. Like the tackle stuff, and then obviously he'd racked up tackles for 16 years before that. So I'm not going to look at career stats just because.
Like Charles Woodson's an anomaly. If you want to say Charles Woodson is better than Darrell Reeves, cool.
That's 100% fine. Yeah,
like that's fine. But like, say he's not like he can't be like top 5 or not even top 10
at his best. Even careers, I kind of.
And then also too, like we look at these tackles, but also too we look at these tackles and stuff. I think a bigger reason why Darrell Reeves doesn't have a lot of these tackles, other than the fact that he didn't play safety, like literally his job was man up, don't let nobody come. Like, hey, who's the best receiver? You're gonna follow him. Yes, but again, he played a lot. I don't know the exact amount of years, but he
Bailey played from like 1997 to like 2014. He was on no-fly zone. He was on
exactly. No, he was there right before no fly zone.
But he was
there right before no.
He was on the team that made the
right before no fly zone. So like, bro,
yeah,
he was on the team that folded against Legion of Boom.
Yes.
Like that was 2 years before no fly zone.
That's 2013.
Like you better have more tackles than somebody if you.
And like Darrell Green,
damn near over a decade. Like that's 16, 17 years. You better have more tackles than this nigga.
Like Champ Bailey played 15 seasons. I'm about to look at how many years did Darrell just play.
I want to see the games played.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He got hurt in 2012, so I'm not counting that because he only played 2 games. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's why I want to see games played.
Darrell Reeves played 9 seasons. Oh, because in 2017 he only played 5 games for Kansas City and started 2. If you play 8 more years than me, I expect you to have more picks and tackles. That's 8 seasons. Like it's not like they played the same amount of time. Champ Bailey just did more. So that's why we said if you're gonna go the longevity route, alright, cool. Like I technically can't argue that. He only got 8 full seasons under his belt. But
Charles Woodson has literally played double his games, double of Darrell Reeves' games. Basically.
So yeah, you should have more tackles than me. If you got what's 8 times 16? That's 128 more games than me. That's 128 more games than me.
So now we're kicking people in the ass for durability.
No, you can value. No, I'm talking. I
literally said if you want to go the longevity route, I'm not going to argue that because he only played 8 full seasons. So I can't use the total. But like if you're going to use total numbers and stuff. I'm gonna look at
But if we're gonna talk about who deserves to be in the top 5, top 10, shouldn't that matter as well?
At their best?
I mean, you can say that, I guess. Like
that's why I just said if
you're gonna hold a lot of weight for longevity, then a lot of people like NBA too. Take some people out. If that's the case, LeBron should be your goal. LeBron and Kareem should be your top 2. If we're gonna go longevity, like if that's the main thing you're gonna hold on him. Then LeBron and Kareem should be top 2.
No. I said should. No, I said that's. You said that's what I'm holding on. That's not what I'm holding. I said shouldn't it count?
It should count, but how much is it? But how much is it away from when you see him at their best? Because literally at their best, he literally has a top 3 argument. Like he has an argument for that. Like, and I don't think that's no questions asked. He has an argument for that. Like I know people right now.
For me, Darrell Reeves not in a top 10.
I've seen him at longevity. I've seen him at 2.
For me, if Darrell Reeves is not in your top 10. You're holding longevity over everything. I'm not going to make that argument.
Because you cannot say at their best they're 10
cornerback. No.
You cannot say there's 10 corners better than at their best. At their
best.
The longevity thing, I get the longevity stuff. Like he only played 145 games or however many. Like
I just have one question.
What happened, Troy?
From Mel. What other corner had his own island? I don't know if you guys got to that part, but
that island got stormed every fucking week, bro.
It got stormed?
What? Island got stormed? That's
why you dragging it, bro. I'm gonna go back and I don't care if it's one season. You say it happened all the time. I don't know anybody else that shut Randy Moss down twice in the same year. I don't know anybody else that had Ocho Cinco in the box.
And Chad is my nigga, and I got video Chad chewing Darrell Reeves. He put that motherfucker in the spin cycle many a time. So we're not gonna go there.
Many a time? Twice?
We're not gonna do that.
What's many a time? Twice ever?
No, I got more than twice.
Cooking them all the time.
No, I'm not. No one gets cooked everybody's gonna. When you
10 out of 10.
That's how you're making it seem. That's how you
making it seem.
No, that's how y'all making it seem like unequivocally, this nigga was just.
You said that island got stormed on every single week. You said that island got stormed on every single week. When I hear got stormed on every single week, I'm not talking about a drizzle. Okay. You said every week. You said every week.
And it's good quarterbacks throwing them the ball. It ain't like it's
I see Darrell Reeves that season he had no 9. It's damn near as close as what it's like. What's the name? Like what Jalen Ramsey did in 2020. There's literally like the same shit that Gbaby is listing out with Darrell Reeves and all the niggas he locked up. Jalen Ramsey has the same shit. So like that shit is legendary. Like no matter what, like they're both still top tier elite corners. Like
he put Reggie Wayne in a. I'm sorry, Reggie Wayne got removed in the third quarter. He put Reggie Wayne in the box, 3 for 33. Terrell Owens twice, Randy Moss twice, Ocho Cinco. And this is 09, mind you. This is 09. We're not gonna act like Marcus Colston wasn't balling with Drew Brees in 09.
He was.
Yeah.
Put him in a box. Ted Ginn, put him in a box.
Even in 2010, like when Randy Moss faced the Jets.
But I also had another question.
Steve Smith had 1 catch for 5 yards.
Oh,
I got another question. So when you guys are talking about longevity, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to say that you guys are holding longevity against other players, but would you not take the player that was healthy enough to play longer and then accomplish more in the time that he played longer?
Career-wise,
not all the time. Not all the time. I don't like the way I see it. It's kind of like quantity over quality. And I'm not saying these guys who play long didn't have quantity, like didn't have quantity in their years. But like when it comes to like we look at Darrell Reeves, even though he only played 8 seasons, in 6 of those seasons, I would argue in 4 of those seasons, you can make an argument he was the best cornerback in the league. In 6 of them, top 3. Mm-hmm. And I don't think it's any
like I hold into account. If that's the case, I would have had Marshawn Lynch over Arian Foster because he accomplished more. He played a little bit longer. But hell no, I'm not doing that because you can look at Arian Foster's shit at his best. He did way better than Marshawn Lynch. Is that like, he was on the same team?
That's why like Frank Gore. Longevity got 16,000, 15,000 yards or whatever. He's not in a lot of people's top 5, top 10.
But that's a great point. But I think I was sitting here thinking about it. I was like, I think I would have been better off asking if a player in his longevity had a longer peak, right? He had a longer stretch where he was at his best over a player that had a shorter career and had a short peak. You wouldn't take that guy over the guy with the shorter peak.
If we go the peak, so I get your point, and I think if you have a longer peak, like you can make that argument, and I guess it would just kind of like, all right, I need to like see and at that point, it's like, all right, I need to see who these players are and who have the longer peak, because depending on who they are, like you might have a longer peak.
Yeah, well, just using the 2 players you guys were using, Darrell Reeves and
Charles Woodson.
Yeah,
Charles Woodson. So like in that case, Charles Woodson is like that one I get. But like after him and after Dion, and I can understand Champ Bailey. After that, it's going to take a lot of.
Not on this show, GK.
It's going to take a lot of convincing.
Like, cause like if you say Charles Woodson, yeah, but like I think Charles Woodson again is like an anomaly. Like he literally played like free and strong safety, nickel, and like the outside corner.
He played all over the field
at elite level. Like
imagine him
from the late.
So
late
GK,
90s,
you think he number 1, like best corner ever?
Nah, he's. I think GK said he's top 3, and I think I had
top 3, and that's not crazy to me at all.
No, that's not crazy. I think Reeves is up there too. I don't know where Mel went. He turned the lights out.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he probably had a phone call or something. It's just like I don't know. Me hearing that like Reeves is not up there. Like saying all this shit like that
because of career stats,
and then his shit, and then he got it when I used the Namdi shit when he left and he talking about Reeves got exposed. Hell no,
no, he didn't.
Reeves never got exposed. If Reeves left the Jets and got exposed, like I will hold that shit way differently, like totally differently. Like
if he went to the Patriots and he was a bum,
like it's the same shit with Namdi. Like literally, Namdi at the time was literally like a top 3 corner with the Raiders when they were shitty as hell. He left, went to the Eagles. They called that shit a super team and all that shit. He got fucking exposed. So of course, as a player, at his best is going to go down because he was in a good situation. And he's not in a good situation. They was in a shitty team, and they wasn't going to try Namdi. And when they did try Namdi, that shit worked, and he was getting cooked. But like Darrell Revis, he left, he got injured, came back, still playing good, and then the next year he went to another team and made the All-Pro.
All-Pro first team.
Like
Namdi actually had more good years than I thought, but
I agree.
Namdi was
your point,
elite at
yeah.
one point. I'm not gonna lie, he was one of my favorite players.
Yeah, he's elite. Yeah, he was nice.
I just that's wild to me. And like, yeah, we talk about this one season, but it's literally like I see 1, 2, 3, 4 names on here that you could argue are top 10 receivers all time.
And then when you look at Jalen Ramsey is gonna, like, when we talk about Jalen Ramsey when he retires, we're gonna talk about that 2020 season too. Like, you can look up
I'm sorry,
you can look
5 names.
You can look up that year in 2020 where he locked up like all the top 10 receivers in the league. Like, it's literally a list. He locked up D-Hop. It was like a mark. I think he held a mark. Like,
do y'all agree with GK? Not because you're, but I've seen him put this like 7 times. You agree with GK saying like the Jets defense was built on Revis?
That's not.
I think they were allowed to be more aggressive because they knew on one half of the field, Revis was over there. They didn't have to worry about that guy.
No,
I think with Revis, I think with Revis.
Nah, my daughter called.
If you have a cornerback as good as Revis, who literally can lock up
like Mel,
best receivers in the league, honestly, I'm especially like it's not. Back then, it's not like today. Today, you have a lot of receivers who, if you lock down one, another one can kill you. There's a lot of teams who got you. You can't just worry about the main weapon. You got to worry about the second, the third. You got to worry about the tight ends more now than you did back then. Back then, all you had, like, you took out the main guy.
Not really. Tight ends.
I'm saying like, okay, but I'm not saying the tight ends are good. I'm talking about the way the offense is. Yeah, the way the offense is arranged, tight ends are more of a threat now. So I'm saying back then, you took out the main guy, 9 times out of 10, that offense, relying on the second guy was a lot harder to do back then than it is now. Like, for example, if Mike Evans gets shut down, Godwin is still there. If Cooper Kupp ever got shut down, they had Robert Woods and then they had Odell, and now they got Allen Robinson. You know what I mean? Like, if Tyreek Hill got shut down, you still got Kelsey. If Jamar Chase gets shut down, T. Higgins is more than capable.
Well, it was like that back then too.
Yeah,
I'm saying it's harder now than it was back then. Back then,
no, it wasn't.
Back then, I guarantee you, if you took out Andre Johnson, you were fine. I don't know who else was
kind of true. Yeah.
If you took out Andre Johnson and you neutralized him, you were fine. You took out Ocho Cinco,
was that a
you
good
were
team?
fine.
Because Andre Johnson was like literally by far the best player.
But I don't think that was a good team. Was it a good team?
If you took out,
it was. I don't think so.
Steve Smith.
I don't think so.
Who was next to Steve Smith? I don't remember.
And that year, Musa Muhammad he retired, so he wasn't even there. So who was on that?
He wasn't even. Yeah.
Terrell Owens. Who was next to him on the Bills? I don't remember.
Stevie Johnson.
The only person. Randy Moss.
I always remember him for the drop.
Randy Moss, who was next to him this year, is 09. I don't remember. Was
09, Gronk was not there.
So was Wes Welker still there?
Yes, he was.
In 09?
Yes,
Okay, so
and Branch,
the Patriots are I'm looking at all these.
Was Branch there? He might have been.
The Patriots are the only team where I look at it's like, all right, if you shut down Randy, I still got to worry about another threat.
They probably won.
You didn't have to worry about nobody then yet. Even though Drew, you have to worry about Drew, and Reggie Bush out the backfield.
I don't know.
You ain't have to worry about another receiver at that time.
I don't know if
Lance Moore and Devery Henderson weren't scaring you, and Robert Meacham weren't scaring you at all. It was just Drew Brees was that guy.
Yeah, I don't know if I fully agree with you, GB, because if you look at the Giants, like when it was Mario Manningham, Nick, they if one of them wasn't going off, he could throw the 3-4. I'm not saying a good team. I'm just saying if you look at how even a bad team was set up to have other guys they can go to. I could remember other teams still having guys that didn't have big names as we could remember them, still having guys that they could throw to that was making.
I don't necessarily disagree, but I guess my bigger point is if you have a corner like Revis, where no matter what, I can take away your best weapon, and if I don't shut him down completely, neutralize him. And Revis,
I agree. I agree with
one
you.
half of the field.
I agree. Revis
I
had
can
an
focus all my attention to the rest of your team. Oh yeah, it's a
lot
easier to do that. It was a lot easier to do that then than it was now. And that's my only point. So at the time he's doing this too, And you can argue, like I said, 5, 6 out of these names that I see here, arguably are top 10. You can make an argument. Randy, Andre Johnson, Terrell Owens, Chad Ochocinco, and then depending on how you feel about Steve Smith.
I don't see.
Depending on how you feel about Steve Smith, you can put him in there.
Because at his peak.
Did I say Terrell Owens? I don't know if I said his name.
You did.
Okay. Yeah. And then Roddy White's on here. He's not top 10, but we're not going to act like
No, he was elite at that time.
At one point.
Point G.
So yeah,
Talking to
that's
GK
all
in
I'm
the
saying.
chat. We get the point with GK. I get his point. I agree with him. Revis had an island, so I don't know what Mel talking about.
No.
But...
Yo, hold on, real quick.
He had an island.
Wait, Troy, you got to move on because I got one more question from him.
No, go ahead, be official.
Oh, I saw you was on because me and Gbaby, of course, on you was on Gridiron earlier, and you said
that's perfect. That's so perfect. That's perfect. That is perfect.
That's crazy.
That's perfect. That it couldn't happen at a better time. And you said, all right, moving on. While Trent is going and getting his neck together, boys. What do you guys think about the Julio Jones?
Oh yeah, you good now.
All right, Trent.
No, I was like, bro, you dead ass, bro. Nah, but I saw you say you were stitching coming. So because me and Gbaby said that Saquon was the best running back in the league in 2018. What's the issue with that? Okay. The only one you could have argued was Todd Gurley.
No. The argument was that Christian McCaffrey was never as good or better than Saquon Barkley.
I said he was never better. Like, you can have a better season to me. You can have a better season than somebody, but that don't make you a better running back. So I think running the ball, just period.
I agree.
I think running the ball, like just running the inside, outside zone, speed, explosives through the whole, like just running the ball, period.
Like when Drew
Saquon's better. But receiving, of course, Christian McCaffrey got it. Even though that receiving year, that shit was stat padded like a motherfucker, and he had the most targets.
Oh my god, dude!
Like Saquon had like 600 yards receiving on like 70 targets or like 90, like some say it's like 70, 80, 90 targets.
McCaffrey had like 100-some targets.
He had 100. He had like 147
second in the league in receptions.
Second in the league. He was behind Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen led the league and Christian.
Okay.
And then that year, there wasn't many people that had 100 receptions.
CMC or the offense that was drew up for him to play in?
That halfback screen offense. That's a lot of screen.
He's running the plays that's cold. Like,
no, I'm not.
He just got to go out there and do his job and catch the ball when it's thrown to him.
I'm just saying it's like if you get 100 catches and you don't even have the best quarterback defending you, it's easy to get a K in my opinion.
Matt Forte was doing the same.
So why does nobody else do it?
Huh?
If it's easy to do, how come no one else has done it?
Who's getting
if you get 100 catches, 9 times out of 10 you have a K.
That's not.
I can't remember a single person that had 100. It happens all the time. Just look at the receiving. I guarantee you can go through every single gear. Anybody that's had 100 catches.
There's only been 4 running backs in NFL.
No. I'm not talking about running backs. I'm saying period. I'm saying period. If anybody has 100, I know, but I'm saying if anybody has 100 catches, right? Any receiver in the league.
Yeah, normally if the guy gets 100
catches. If you get 100 catches, 9 times out of 10 you have 1,000 yards. So I'm saying if a receiver 9 times, I think 10 times out of 10 I can even say. If you have 100 catches, you get 1,000 yards. If you're a running back, which 9 times out of 10, you not getting the best corner, locking you up.
He's also not 50. He's also not 20 yards downfield either.
Yeah,
that's my point. If you're not 50 yards down the field. Receivers catch slants and short routes all the time. But if you're coming out,
have to be there as well.
But because if you're coming out pretending to block,
I ain't mad at it.
and then you slip out and you're on a mismatch with a running back, with a linebacker who's not as fast as you. Yeah, your yard per catch will be higher because
everybody can do it.
I'm saying if any running back got 100 catches, they would have 1,000 yards.
That's fine.
Because every receiver that gets 100
catches the year before,
then why don't offenses just throw the ball to running backs?
Huh?
Why don't
offenses just throw the ball to running backs?
Because it's not that good of offense. That's the whole point.
No, it's not even that. It's not that good of an offense. It can work, but it's just that you don't have that many receiving.
You gotta have
catch that many balls.
No, you couldn't just hold Christian McCaffrey like that because you still had hella speed out there with Curtis Samuel and fucking DJ Moore out there. Like if you're gonna just
but that's why I asked earlier, was it a testament to the system that he played in?
I think it is.
It's also a testament to him having.
It's 100% a testament to the system that he played in, because if Christian McCaffrey was playing in any other system, then that one he's not getting 100 catches.
Exactly. And my thing is, you can have a better season than somebody, but not be a better running back.
Yes.
And I agree with that also, Trent.
No, I agree with what you just said about
I
the
agree with
catches.
that. This is it's funny how we're making the argument, the same argument I was making last week about Marshawn Lynch, about some players having more yards, but Marshawn still being better than them.
That's where we disagree.
I'm glad
that's where we disagree.
Because when I say Aaron, when I said last week, because I don't know why, like when I kept saying rushing ability and I can match it, I'm talking about the production factor. When you have somebody like Arian Foster who can match it or even do it better than a Marshawn Lynch, and then have way better receiving stats, like hold on, I gotta look. Like his
now you're contradicting yourself, because
we getting into this Marshawn Lynch thing.
It's not contradicting myself.
No, because what you're saying is that Christian McCaffrey isn't as good a running back as Saquon Barkley.
He's not.
He's not.
How?
As a runner, that's simply running.
Every year they've been in the league, Christian McCaffrey has had more rushing yards than Saquon Barkley.
Okay, but they only really had 2 this season. They both been hurt.
And Christian McCaffrey's 2 years were better than Saquon's 2 years.
That's cap. Only 1 season was better.
Look it up.
That's mean cap.
That's literally what I'm doing.
I know it already.
That's literally.
Look it up.
No, that's fine.
That's
literally what I'm doing. That's literally
I know it already. He only had 1
because
they both had back
just in case the check.
They both had 1 season.
1,000-yard seasons were better.
You said what?
They both had back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons.
Yeah, and Chris McCaffrey never. What his first season?
2018, Saquon was way better.
Like he was way better him in his rookie. That
in 2019.
No.
Wait. You said 2.
I like that.
No. But you said Saquon. But you also said right now that Christian McCaffrey both years were better than Saquon's. And at least in rushing, like for sure rushing it wasn't. If you want to give him the receiving, then sure.
And the receiving was still close.
Because he had 867 and 18. And Saquon had 721. That was the difference in 2018 receiving.
And mind you, we had the worst O-line in the league.
What was Saquon's his rookie season? He had how many rushing yards?
1,300.
1,307.
And Christian McCaffrey, when he
that same year had 1,098.
How many? 13.
Huh? How many?
Which one? 2019 when he had
the
first year. The first year they were both in the league. Is that the one you're talking about? Because we're going year by year,
Christian
right?
McCaffrey had his 1,000 yards and 1,000 yards receiving.
He had 1,387.
Was that more than Saquon Barkley?
Yes.
Like you, if you want to say
was that more than Saquon Barkley's?
What?
Wait, real quick, just so out there. So I'm gonna answer the question. It was more than Saquon Barkley by 80 yards. And wait. I'm giving context to it. It was 80 more yards. Saquon had 261 rushes, and McCaffrey had 287.
Yes.
So 20 more rushes for 80 more yards.
Yep. And he had 91 catches. So he was touching the ball way more.
Who had 91 catches?
At a higher level.
Who had 91 catches?
Not a level.
Christian McCaffrey.
This year he had.
That was the year he had 100.
He had 116.
116.
And Saquon first year had 91.
Yeah, 90. Right. Yep.
So if we go year by year,
like 78, like 780,
721. But this is 2019 Christian McCaffrey.
Even if he had 10 more catches, he wouldn't have got 1,000 yards.
But this is 2019 Christian McCaffrey and 2018
But we're talking about production.
No.
So, but you're comparing 2 different years. You're looking at 2 different years. If we go 2018 and 2018,
we're looking at them at their best. That's what you said. You're looking at their best.
But Christian McCaffrey, because we said when 2018 when Saquon was here, he was better than Christian McCaffrey in 2018. That's what we're saying. In 2018, Saquon in 18 was better than McCaffrey in 18.
Yeah,
the only one you can give McCaffrey
that up and said that Christian McCaffrey was never.
Because I said never, because if you can have a better season than somebody, just not the better player. Just like how you view with Marshawn Lynch, and I damn sure don't view it. I say the same shit. You can have a better season than somebody, but not be the better player than them.
So then what does Saquon Barkley do better than Christian
I think
McCaffrey?
running the ball, period. Running the ball.
He is a better runner.
He's a
better
runner
runner of the
breaking
Say
football.
receiving back.
Really?
When I say
The stats don't show that, though.
receiving, even though you can say it's Christian McCaffrey, but I just said that season when he hit 1K, he had the most targets on the team. That shit looks stat pad like a hell. That's all I said. But you can say I give you the better receiving part, but I think it's running the ball, period, as a running back. Saquon does it better than CMC.
Like in back-to-back years, you have 107 receptions and then 116 receptions. Those are receiver numbers.
Yeah, because the
and the
I hear what you're saying.
because
Kyle Allen
the offense
is
is predicated around short throws.
They also just had bad quarterbacks.
Last week.
Yeah, because it's predicated short throws. You have bad quarterback short throws.
I think somebody called him.
His daughter probably called him.
Super loud.
He just zooted out. I don't know what happened. You saw him. He just went fast. He would fast forward himself. But yeah,
How y'all get to Miss Christian McCaffrey?
Oh, because I had to ask him a question because I saw him. I'll be lurking.
I was in here. We was talking about the
I'll be on my detective shit sometimes. I'll be seeing comments and shit because that's how the Revis shit started when he was talking about Revis. And then the whole CMC, I just had to ask him a question about that shit.
That Revis shit kind of nasty, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. Spicy to the motherfucker.
It's kind of nasty.
Damn. Man.
He be back. He just gotta fix his audio, but spicy as a motherfucker. But like I was saying, what do you guys feel about the Julio Jones going to the Bucks?
Oh yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
I see.
I'm gonna get him a ring.
The same shit that what AP.
For to get him a ring?
Yeah.
Ain't no ring coming.
That motherfucker get 8 rings.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Don't sleep on the fact that they just lost their 3 starting no linemen from last year. Their centers.
Ryan Jensen getting hurt.
Ryan Jensen is out for the year. They lost Ali Marpet in free agency, and they lost the other dude. The other
was
guard.
that announced?
In free agency.
Ryan Jensen.
It was announced.
They ain't say he's out for the year.
I'll go to it because Adam Schefter and all them were tweeting about it.
Yeah,
he's gonna be out.
Feared to miss months. Yeah, so that's
but what's it called? It's basically I think a torn ACL, and that's at least 9 months. Like just
if he tears ACL, he's done. He's done.
For sure he's done.
No, but he's going to be out.
But do not sleep on the fact that they are going to be missing the O-line.
Gbaby, we ain't trying to hear you. We know you rooting for everything to go wrong for them boys, man.
Of course I'm rooting for my team. But I'm literally saying because when they got Julio, I was like, hey, yo. But then they lost Ryan Jensen. I'm like, they'll still be fine. Like their offense isn't gonna fall off.
Julio a little older,
but
right?
I think when it comes to he's gonna be the 4th option. He's gonna be wide receiver 4. He's gonna play limited snaps.
No, he's gonna be wide receiver 3.
He's gonna be 3.
He'll be 3.
I think Russell Gage is gonna get more snaps because Julio's old, and I think they want to save Julio for the playoffs.
That's not.
They're gonna save Julio for the playoffs and red zone situations. Like I don't think they're gonna. That's my point. I think because they know he's got injury history, they're gonna limit his snaps. And because Russell Gage is younger and shown that he could stay on the field longer, he'll be that wide receiver 3.
That's not.
And they'll just bring in Julio for certain packages.
I think he can do the same shit that AB did, like 2021.
Well, I don't know if
but AB was number 3 though.
Yeah,
less though.
I don't.
I can see him again like 500 yards, and then
he's gonna be healthy.
That's the thing.
No, he wasn't healthy the last 2 years. So.
They're saying Jensen might be back late November. Early December.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
That's not good. Any lineman, he might be out for the year.
I mean, it's safe to say that he ain't gonna play a lot of the year, but if he there for the playoffs, I think that's strong enough. I don't even know if it matters though, honestly. I mean, not to say that it don't, but I'm just saying like enough to really throw this type of teim off. It could, but we'll have to see.
I'm just looking at it when they face the Rams, that's gonna hurt them.
Yeah,
they face the Rams.
They're not.
I think that's just a problem. Period. Playing the Rams, like you have Aaron Donald, you just have a problem.
But if you don't have Ryan Jensen, and they lost Ali Marpet and that other boy in free. They're 2 starting guards. They lost them in free agency. One went to the Bengals and one went to the Jags or whatever.
That's that young kid, Shaq Mason. He's solid.
No, Shaq Mason is good. Shaq
Mason's good. Yeah, he's old. He was on the Patriots for forever. Was he not?
He's still solid though.
But he's still really good.
He's still good. No, I'm not. I'm like I said. I don't think they're I don't think they're going to fall. Mad New Yorker, you were smoking. You were on heroin. I don't think that you are on that Lamar Odom stuff, my boy. I don't think that. I don't care. I don't think
you be saying, well, you laugh at him like, why
I don't. I don't care. I don't think that they're gonna fall off a cliff. I think their offense will be fine. I think they'll still win the division. I think they'll still be a top 2 team in the NFC. Like, I don't think regular season is gonna hurt me. It's just when you get to the playoffs, if he ain't back or if he ain't playing as good, like if you could tell the injury is like nagging him, that's going to hurt them in the playoffs.
Like, against who, the Rams? That's it.
Shit, even
even against the Packers got a 9.
I think there's 3 teams. I was like, I think there's 3 teams that would take advantage of that. I was like, Packers, Saints, and Rams can easily take him if he's not back. Because Ian Rappaport said they feared he's out for the season. That's where
even the Vikings. The Vikings got a nice front set. If they somehow make it,
I just got to see what their coach does because it's a new coach. I need to see if their defense got like it was.
I don't believe in no other team like to really be able to hurt you on both ends because. Again, the Rams can move the ball. Like, I ain't saying Green Bay. I got to see what Green Bay offense looks like without Devontae. We got to see a lot of things, but I'm for sure the Rams can still move the ball against the the Bucks. So that's why I'm really mostly concerned. If you can slow them down and move the ball, then that's a problem. But that's the only team I'm definitively sure it can do that right now.
But I think going in, on paper we saw it. That's NFC. It's going to be NFC Championship round 2.
Speaking of my Giants.
So that's what I'm saying. Because we're saying Julio and them, hey, Brady gonna get him a ring. Hey, not if that O-line ain't what it needs to be, because they're gonna lose to the Rams again.
No, they're gonna lose to the Giants.
Giants. 7 wins.
Well, it depends on
low key, because I have the Commanders as a sleeper team. If the Commanders see them,
they're going to command themselves right out of the conference.
No.
Out of the
Cowboys.
Washington, they could win a light.
Y'all can sleep on the Commanders all you want.
Cowboys. I'm not sleep on the Commanders. The Commanders are asleep already.
Cowboys finished last.
That's because it's in the division, Troy. It's okay.
No, it's fine.
They'll both be fine.
Eagles the winner of that division is not winning more than 10 games.
I disagree, but anyway.
I disagree. I need to see their schedule.
Eagles, their schedule's pretty light. I'll tell you right now.
But we can get into that another day. I don't want to spend time talking about the Eagles.
Word.
They're gonna be nice. Where's
Let's get it. I want to get to this TVT. Who we got?
Damn.
I love how he left right when you asked the question.
We got the
hey, real quick, before I answer this, are these both the teams that lost in the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Wait, yeah.
So if that's the case, then it's the 2015 Panthers versus the 2012 49ers.
49ers, yep.
Because on the text message it said 13.
I've always done it.
BooWop said 13.
I could have swore we.
BooWop, did you want the 49ers team that lost to the Ravens in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that was the team. After? Yeah,
wasn't it 2012, 2013, or was it 2011, 2012? If it's 2012, 13, he's right. It's 13.
I believe.
And how come? Okay.
I believe.
Because when I typed in 2013 San Francisco 49ers, it was the team that lost, I think, to the Seahawks. I think that's the team.
Yes, it is.
When I type in 2015 Panthers, it's the team that lost to the Broncos. So that's why I asked.
Because they're both different.
Yeah.
I don't know. For football, I always put the first year.
Look at Manny
most of the years.
I just know I meant the team that lost in the bowl, though.
The Super Bowl, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah. That's what I figured you did. That's why I was prepared for that. Look at them beating Green Bay 45-30.
No, like I said, BooWop is right. It's 2013. It's February 3rd, 2013. February 3rd, 2013. You guys got to remember the Super Bowl always happens when the year turns over. 2013 is when the Super Bowl happens.
So
2012 is when it was the season.
So the Panthers 2016 Panthers then.
The Panthers.
If you do that, the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they should be the 2016 Panthers.
Yeah, they're the 2016.
I don't do that. I personally don't do that.
15-16.
15-16 is trash.
If you say 15-6, that just...
15-16.
That's what, that's what I'm saying. That makes it a lot.
15-16 is the team that lost to Denver in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I try to get the the year they
The year
played
the
and then the
season
year
was-
the Super Bowl happened. So that's why I usually try to do it that way.
I mean, and that's fine.
But I know they're still like even though the Super
16
Bowl
days?
played in 13, they called that team the 2012 champion.
Yeah, because the season started in
And in 12, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, most of the season it was
Yeah.
Exactly.
that was in
Exactly.
2012.
So that's why they call it that.
The Super Bowl always happens
February of the next year.
yeah, the next year over, so that's why I had to double check.
Wasn't this past Super Bowl like on a wasn't it like on Valentine's Day?
It was 13th. I think it was,
Yeah, it was like the day before.
Valentine's.
I was like, yeah, that little extra, like, because of the extra,
An
like,
extra week.
Yeah, like, that they were giving, it's, like, messing up a lot of...
And they might add another one.
No, it's the extra game in the regular season. That's why they're adding... That's why I was like, I don't think the Super Bowl's ever been near Valentine's Day, so it was like...
I think...
It was crazy.
Yeah, I think that's right.
All right, so my order is going to be... BooWop, Trent, you know why I'm here. Oh, baby.
Oh, I'm last. Okay.
Nigel.
Good, I don't like being first.
All right.
I'm always like...
I just like it. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. All right. So 2015-16 Panthers, 2012-13 49ers. BooWop offense.
That's gonna get ugly.
You say 49ers.
Trent.
49ers.
Mel.
Niners.
Baby.
Yeah, I'm looking at this receiving core. I'll say 49ers. Randy Moss was on this team? That's nasty.
Yeah, but he was old as hell.
I know.
That was last year.
Nigel.
49ers.
Defense.
They had Delaney Walker, too. Oh, my goodness.
49ers.
Panthers.
Wow. Niners.
Oh, it's on me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say Panthers, slight edge.
Panthers.
Best offensive player.
Panthers.
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 Defensive player.
49ers.
49ers.
I'm gonna go Panthers.
Yeah, I'm going Panthers too.
Panthers.
Better coach.
$49ers.
I'll say 49ers.
Think about it. It's old khaki pants.
Yeah, 49ers.
49ers.
They did him dirty.
Special teams.
It's nasty as hell that Ted Ginn was on both these teams.
That is hilarious.
It is hilarious.
Who was the better version?
Not gonna lie.
Carolina.
No, stop.
It is.
49ers.
They also have the better punter, so
Who the better punter? Who?
the 49ers.
Who they punter?
Andy Lee, right? Yeah.
Oh damn.
They had Akers kicking, I think. Akers.
Yeah, I say 49ers.
Yeah, 49ers.
49ers.
Best special teams player.
49ers.
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 Toughness.
49ers.
I hate these topics. Panthers.
49ers.
49ers.
Who would you rather play?
No.
Panthers.
Carolina.
This is where it gets tricky.
This, yeah.
It does get tricky.
Do I want to play Cam Newton or Colin Kaepernick in this specific year?
Oh, this is weird. Panthers. I'm going to Panthers. Yeah, Panthers.
I'm going to go with.
Man, New York are holding it down again.
This is who I'd rather play. So, I think I'll win against. I'm gonna say the Panthers.
Okay, so I'll go with the 49ers. I'll go with the 49ers.
Who wins?
49ers.
Damn.
It's tough, dude.
I'm going to say Carolina win.
Yeah, because it's hard that the Panthers have the best offensive player and the best defensive player on both teams.
Nah.
Nah, not true.
I agree.
Hey,
Pat
man,
Willis
hey, stop playing with my nigga Luke Kuechly, my nigga.
Can Mel
Stop
answer?
playing with my.
Can Mel answer?
No, they do. 49ers.
I know I said who I'd rather play, but like, I think I might contradict myself here. Nah, I'll go the 49ers.
I'll go with the Panthers.
All right, discuss.
Oh, real quick, Luke Kuechly has not been in Patrick Willis, but
on my life, he not.
You can take that.
What?
That's
Kuechly better than Brian Urlacher, though. That's all that confident.
I'll give you that.
They're both better than Brian.
Yeah,
but Pat Willis was a dog, and Navarro Bowman was a dog too.
I know. Yeah, they was dogs. They was
18 to 32, 49.
Wolf and Scooby Doo, but
I think Kuechly was better, but it's not crazy.
It's Kuechly, like, and then also too, you got to look at it like, I really loved the Luke Kuechly in 15. Like,
but
specifically,
I say the only reason why I say Panthers win is because really what really stopped them is they faced one of the best defenses of all time.
Of all time, yeah.
Like literally, Von Miller went ape shit and like.
Von Miller,
well, that's why I picked the 49ers because I think the 49ers D-line would give them problems as well. Not to the level as Von Miller, but I think he would
because they still had Mike.
They had Justin Smith.
They still have Mike Rimmer, who was shit, who was getting killed that whole game. Von Miller. I just don't think that the 49ers.
Mike Rimmer's, oh my god.
Like they were the second best defense in the league this year.
Yeah, but I don't think they're doing the same. Like I get what you're saying, but I don't think it's not gonna be to that extent though. Like Von,
they didn't have that secondary.
They had Aldon Smith and Justin Smith.
Yes.
They had
Willis, of course.
Yeah,
Willis
and Bowman.
Navarro Bowman.
I just think as a unit.
Bowman, yes, Bowman too.
I just think as a unit they would give Carolina
just tough.
maybe not the same level of problems, but like the same problems. And
not
that's
crazy.
where I think it would hurt.
No, it's not.
Man, it was more to me that even though that defense was incredible, like Cam Newton wasn't ready for the moment either. Like they got smacked.
I don't think either of them were, to be honest.
I don't hate that. That's not.
I think Colin Low-key was at that time because we got to think when they lost, they had like that 1 hour delay shit though.
Right, they could have won that game.
He was doing pretty good though. Cam was
no. The 49ers were not up; they were down.
But still, though,
yeah, and then they came back.
1 hour delay.
Yeah, and they came
like
back.
Beyonce say that Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like they was getting their ass whooped.
No, they were. It was like
that delay.
Yeah, like right after the lights come back on,
28 to
get like a big ass
28 to like 10 or something or 6. Yeah, 28 to 6.
They were getting rocked. Because I know
and then the delay happens, and I was like...
But to be real, though, Cam wasn't even playing that good in the playoffs anyway, in that whole in general. So
he wasn't. That's why I...
He wasn't?
Yeah, he wasn't.
Honestly, that Cardinals game...
You said what?
That Cardinals game, bro, that defense killed.
Seahawks and Cardinals? Because I'm pretty sure
Cardinals
game
in
the playoffs.
Bro, Cardinals with a second seed. Carson Palmer was looking like a top 10 quarterback. Larry Fitz, I was like, oh, snap. Hey,
Carson was looking better than top 10 that year. Shoot.
Yeah, bro.
He was like,
Carson Palmer was killing them dudes, bro. Larry Fitz, all them boys. But...
David Johnson. Yeah, no, that team was nice. Yeah, and they smacked them.
That was the end of that.
Like, what was it? 49 to 15?
15, yup.
Like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, y'all know what time it is. What time is it, BooWop? You gonna leave again?
He frozen?
No,
I'm chilling.
Oh, I thought it was frozen.
I thought he was frozen too.
No lie.
What time?
No, it's safer out.
Who we got?
I don't know.
Mr.
I don't know who we went with.
Mr. Skittles Merchant.
Oh, okay.
Marshawn Lynch. He was drafted by the Buffalo Bills the first round, 12th overall in 2007. On his career, he played 149 games, AV 90, rushed for 2,453 yards. That's rushes. Sorry, my bad. The attempts, 2,453 yards, 10,413 yards, averaged 4.2 touchdowns, 85. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro, 1-time Super Bowl champ. And he is a Hall of Fame of the All 2000s team.
Big Taz was good, bro.
I need to see who's on this Hall of Fame All 2010s team. That's what I need to see.
Is we really doing this though?
What running back?
I think we're just putting a lid off the field.
Shady are the two running backs that are in the Hall of Fame, right now. Shady and Corey Dillon.
Shady didn't get in.
Shady didn't get in.
Shady got in.
He got in.
Yeah, he better than got in.
I gotta check my stats.
Cause he ain't his ass out.
Shady.
Oh, Shady. Oh.
Tell you right now, Shady ain't that motherfucking Marshawn out. No
I think Corey Dillon and Shady are the two running backs that are in, right?
Eddie George too, I think.
And Eddie George. Yeah.
No, because
Corey Dillon is
wow.
Shady
is in this all-decade team, bro.
Yeah, Shady got it.
Okay.
Oh, don't take away. I was prepared for y'all today. So
Eddie George got there.
Why does Adrian Peterson have an asterisk next to his name? That's what I'm wondering.
Because he is active.
No. Is that what that means?
I think so.
So if they have a starter, that means they're out. Okay.
Nah, but Marshawn probably he in.
I don't know what we doing here.
I came to fight.
Are we here so we don't get fined?
Slug it out.
I think
Mel ready.
I think we did. I think Troy or whoever put the safe route just so we just dead this Marshawn Lynch bullshit.
I'm gonna probably say
we know you don't think he's all that. Trent, we get that, but
he's Hall of Fame.
You putting a not top 30 running back in the Hall of Fame? Well, that's a little crazy to me.
I mean,
top 30 running back in the Hall.
I mean, if we gonna do that,
shit.
Arian Foster got to be all. Hey.
Oh, so that's what you saying? I mean, I ain't mad at it. I ain't too opposed.
He not what?
He not a top 30 running back all the time.
Y'all tripping.
But he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, y'all tripping.
I got a whole list, boo. I promise you.
Were you not here last time for the list?
He wasn't.
No, he wasn't here.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't here.
Yeah, I got to hit his.
You didn't even get through the. You didn't even get through
I couldn't even get through that, bitch, bro. Can't even get through it.
I thought like 18.
I started like 18, bro.
Shout out my man Joe Thomas, man. I love that guy.
Yeah,
that's a Hall of Fame. That's a Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
but I think. I mean, even though still, but look, Nigel, I ain't have Corey Dillis on my list either, even though he's close there. But I'll put him in. Like he has a Hall of Fame.
Now he's just making me. He's just throwing stuff in there now.
So I'm saying, Marshawn, I think he's in though.
Y'all don't have to. I don't know who
all this fighting. This what we get.
I'm gonna still keep.
You said what?
Right.
I don't know how Terry's not in here.
No, I didn't put him in, bro.
I know you didn't. I'm saying.
Oh, you talking about Terry Bradshaw?
Like,
Terry Bradshaw not in.
Oh yeah, he's
not. Man, that's
he's a what was that coach's name with him? What was old boy's name?
Chuck Noll.
Yeah, he's a Chuck Noll merchant.
Is that defensive Chuck Noll merchant?
Whatever Chuck Noll merchant you want to call it, he's a Chuck Noll merchant.
I
mean, Brady was. Brady was Belichick merchant until he won with Bruce Arians.
Terry Bradshaw's a Hall of Fame.
I don't think he's a Hall of Fame.
He give me he in that. I'm not gonna lie, now your boy give me like he in that same like even though he won them Super Bowls and shit, he in that same category with them Joe Namath and all them niggas. They overrated as hell.
No, because in that time when you look at the stats then and compare them to now, everybody now is going white. Like you'll look at Matt Ryan and you'll be like, he wipes Terry Bradshaw because all the stats and stuff. Like just the way the game's changed. That's why I try to look at it like relative to era because a lot of like every quarterback in the league was throwing like more touchdowns and interceptions back in that day.
You're right, and that's the thing that we kind of like didn't evaluate. I don't think like initially when we was doing it, but like overall though, I still don't think the man like is a Hall of Fame quarterback.
He can be a last ballot.
I really don't believe.
We did Roger Staubach, like he's in the same era. He wasn't. That shit was nowhere near like Terry Bradshaw though. Like nowhere near.
Terry Bradshaw was doing was just.
Wait, what you mean? What do you mean?
I'm talking like when I'm talking, you look at the stats wise, the TD interception ratio, like even though they're in the 70s and relative to the era, his shit was nowhere near as bad as the fucking Terry Bradshaw.
Staubach wasn't? No, Staubach's another guy.
I think if you look at Staubach shit, even you do relative era, he's in it.
Need to put Archie Manning in the Hall of
Fame. Oh, for sure, absolutely, no, 1,000%, I agree. Johnny Unitas, all those other old guys, like I don't know. But
Bart Starr, all of them.
Bart Starr. Hey.
Man, let me see what Archie Manning was.
Donnie Jerk. Hey, there's a lot of old guys over there.
Trash.
Yeah. I think we know.
I mean,
right now. I'm not gonna.
No, I was expecting more fight, and I think Mel was expecting more fight too. I'm not satisfied.
Yeah, I was.
I mean, Mel thinks Marshawn Lynch is a top 10 running back of all time. So like,
I never said that.
Nah, you think you're talking about Bama probably, John Gbaby. So yeah.
Nah,
he's better.
Even when Trent had his list,
I was stretching it.
Once he gets past 15, then we gonna have a problem.
Nah, we
got to 18 and we had the problem.
Once he don't touch the 25.
No, but you said who did he say Marshawn Lynch was better than? That was
Tiki fucking Barber.
Oh
bro.
Yeah. Tiki Barber.
Tiki Barber is definitely better.
I got a genuine question. Is Marshawn Lynch better than Ricky Williams?
I think Ricky Williams is on Trent's list.
Is Marshawn Lynch better than Ricky Williams? If we gonna keep it a buck, is he better than Ricky Williams?
Look at him.
No,
it's.
But he better than Tiki.
Yes, because Ricky Williams.
I don't understand. I don't like when Marshawn Lynch Tiki. I don't know like this shit. I don't know. That shit still kind of bothers me, bro. I don't understand.
You know what's crazy?
You're a Giants fan, right?
No. Here's
the thing, though. I don't like personally. I don't like Tiki for certain reasons. I don't like. I don't like Tiki.
But I guess for me, the way I see it, usually when there's no disrespect, but older people here, and we don't talk about the older dudes, usually we get flack for like, man, y'all need to go back and watch these dudes. And then we talk about the older dudes and put them in a higher light. And it's like, no, absolutely not. What are you talking about? Like, I just don't know what y'all have seen. Like, I was born in 98.
Say y'all.
Trent was born in what? Oh something? You're not even a 90 boy baby. You a something baby. We know.
Damn, you're old something.
Tiki Barber better than Marshawn Lynch. We know Corey Dillon better than Marshawn Lynch. But for some reason,
you think Corey Dillon's better than Marshawn Lynch?
Yes. That's closer, but yes.
It's closer. Like if you
said
closer
than Tiki.
I wouldn't care.
It's closer than Tiki, but yes.
No.
It's not that bad with Tiki either, though.
What you mean?
Like,
you think Marshawn Lynch and
Tiki Barber way better than? Y'all think Tiki Barber way better than Marshawn Lynch?
When I do these running backs, I'm not even arguing the careers.
Way better? Nah.
Corey Dillon.
Way better?
I think if Tiki's a 9, Marshawn's like a 6.5 to 7.
In the playoffs,
no.
Corey Dillon and Marshawn Lynch both got 6 seasons where they played in the playoffs. 6 seasons. Corey Dillon has 508 yards and 4 touchdowns. Marshawn Lynch has 970 and 14 touchdowns.
All season with with the Patriots when he played in the playoffs, or did he play some with the Bengals? Because if he played some with the Bengals, you know what I'm saying? If he made the playoffs with the Bengals, I'm not trying to hear that shit because them niggas were ass. Like, they were not good at all. And I don't even do the playoffs with running backs anyways. So, like, I like, if you say Corey Dillon better than Marshawn Lynch, or Marshawn Lynch better than Corey Dillon, cool, I'm not arguing. But these guys I name on these lists, I don't see him being better than none of them. And I didn't even get to name like half of them.
I said, once you get past 12 and 15, okay? But after that, you will not find.
So you think Marshawn Lynch is a bona fide, no questions asked top 20 running backs? Why? Because the
top 20 running back all time.
Yeah, hell no.
Because of Beastquake.
Hell no.
It's got to be because of Beastquake, and I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Like, hell no. Like, I don't.
Because he's popular. He's popular. Like, it's okay. Like,
wait, hold on.
The
way how you was talking about Darrell Reeves when you was talking about the old popular shit about him, I can say the same shit for Marshawn Lynch. The exact same shit. Like, we don't.
Marshawn Lynch became a meme. Marshawn Lynch became a meme in the social media era. So social media ran with that. So he's a fun guy to be around.
I just gave you the stats.
And it's not better than Tiki.
It's not better than Tiki.
It's not better than Tiki.
Like, what?
But even then, even if we just do as a running back, he's not better than Tiki.
Like, he's not. Like, as a running back, he's not better than Jamal Charles. He's not.
No, absolutely not.
No, he's not better than Jamal Charles.
Yeah.
It mind baffles me how you be like, yeah, he's not better
Jamal
than
Charles better than everybody you just named, by the way. Everybody.
Yeah, I said Jamal Charles is a top 10 running back.
I am not mad at him at all.
What?
I'm not mad.
What?
What?
Jamal Charles is not a top 10 running back?
Wait a minute.
I love Jamal Charles. I love Jamal Charles. He's not top 10.
Listen.
He's not top 10.
We're not. Look,
I'm not.
We're talking about a talent. Because we're talking about as a running back. His skill set is retarded.
He ain't lying.
Yeah, y'all got it, man.
I'm with Mel here.
I don't know about top 10. I love Jamal Charles.
I'm not saying career. You said as a running back.
I don't know
at their best.
Like, you think Jamal Charles better than Steven Jackson?
Yes.
No.
Hell no.
We're talking about skill set. You have a 6'2", 240 running back that can tote that pill and do the receiving part, bro. Like, he got.
Talking about how good you are, but talent-wise.
Hey, how y'all feel? Y'all think Jamal Charles better than Marshall Faulk? Just a question.
No.
What?
No.
Fuck.
No.
I'm just asking questions. Yeah.
No.
Hey, don't look at me like I'm the crazy one. We got old boy over here saying Marshawn Lynch top 20, and you guys saying Jamal Charles top 10 and stuff like that.
It's not
as
that
a talent.
Crazy,
I said as a
it's not
even
talent.
like as a running back, like as a football player, or are you saying as a talent player? Like, you talking about
as a running. I'm not talking about in their careers. I'm just talking as a talent.
Like, at their best, basically, like as a football player.
At their best, yeah.
So
I
can't see that then.
So he's better than Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, Adrian Peterson, LaDainian Thomas.
You just named the top 2 running backs of all time.
No,
he's going through a list. He's going through a list.
Six. Let me keep going, BooWop.
Yeah. Edgerrin James.
Fuck no.
We said Steven Jackson.
Better than Steven Jackson.
You can really.
I'm
make
not. That's a lie.
Better than Curtis Martin.
LaShawn McCoy.
He's better than LaShawn McCoy.
Yeah, he's better than Shady.
He's definitely better than Shady.
Yes.
I think he's better than Shady. Jamal
like sure better than.
Wait, hold on. He was better than Curtis Martin?
Oh, what?
I'll say no.
No, he's not better than Curtis Martin.
What is he better than Shady at?
Everything Shady does.
I think
everything Shady does better.
Low key. Yeah, you can make the argument. No, I'm not going to lie.
Wait, so we said Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, AP, LT, Eric Dickerson, Curtis Martin, Steven Jackson, Edgerrin James, Marshall Faulk.
If you do like from like 2000 and up, he may have a case. But like if you talking
2000 and
up, Charles is. Oh my god.
Oh, that's 10 right there. That's 10 right there. So Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, Adrian Peterson, LaDainian Tomlinson, Eric Dickerson, Edgerrin James.
What is the fascination with this man? Let me see.
Marshall Faulk, Steven Jackson.
I think he's better than Steven Jackson.
I don't think so. I can't see it.
Better than who?
Not
Steven
better.
Jackson.
Steven Jackson.
So
I don't.
Is he better than Terrell Davis?
No.
No.
So
no.
y'all telling me a
You
guy,
said yes.
a guy.
Oh,
No,
hey, no.
no,
Wait. You said yes because I can look up Terrell Davis playoff stats if we want to go that route.
If
we want to go that route,
We're gonna go back down the stats route.
I was like, because we going, because he was talking about Marshawn Lynch in the playoffs. Look at TD in the playoffs. Look at Terrell Davis in the playoffs.
Terrell Davis is a dog. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, if you're going to ask me at their peaks, am I going to take Terrell Davis or Jamal Charles? I can do.
I thought we were. I said Marshawn Lynch. I asked, is Marshawn Lynch better than Terrell Davis?
If we're saying, I promise.
Who are we talking about right now?
Well, yeah, we were talking about Jamal Charles.
I know, but I
All right, let's vote.
Oh, I thought we did already.
No, we did.
I thought we
did. And Trent did what I asked, and he sparked the conversation. We ain't here for nothing. BooWop, safe out. Marshawn Lynch.
No, safe.
He's not better than Chris Johnson.
Safe.
Mel.
Safe.
Gbaby.
Safe.
Nigel.
Safe.
He's not better than Chris Johnson.
And this is what I mean. This is what I mean right here. All that damn talking.
I mean, how y'all feel about Marshawn versus?
Welcome to the Hall of Fame, Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch.
How y'all feel about Marshawn Lynch versus Sean Alexander?
He not even the best running back in Seattle history. He not better than. I'm not here. He not. Marshawn Lynch.
But he's still top 30. I don't care what nobody talking about.
Do you want to hear the list go up before we go?
Gee.
Let me hear the rest of the list.
Nobody interrupt. I'm just gonna name them. So you got Barry, AP, LT, Marshall Faulk, Eric Dickerson, Edgerrin James, Jim Brown, Fred Taylor, Earl Campbell, Curtis Martin, Jerome Bettis, Clinton Portis, Shady, John Alexander, Steven Jackson, Tiki Barber, Jamal Charles, O.J. Simpson, Ricky Williams, Chris Johnson, Eddie George, Emmitt Smith, Gail Sayers, Frank Gore. You can argue, I don't care. Derrick Henry, Terrell Davis, Tony Dorsett, Jamal Lewis, Arian Foster, Thurman Thomas, and Amon Green.
There's like 5 or 6 dudes that
I can't give you Amon Green.
Why?
Amon Green.
I can't give you Amon.
Why?
I'm not giving you Amon.
Why?
Because of moments.
Because of moments. His career is better. His career.
No, I'm talking about at their best.
Talking about at their best.
I'm talking about at their best, not a career argument. Because Marshawn Lynch does have a better career than some of these.
Well, at their best, then yeah, that's different. Then that's tough.
I think like better running backs,
that's
better
tougher.
running backs.
That's tougher.
Even the career wise, Amon Green had a better career.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
I don't know.
Amon Green is 38.
If you bring in accolades, yes, of course, Marshawn was better.
But I'm saying Amon Green is 38th all time. Marshawn is 29th all time in rushing. Like,
we're on
it's
Amon
about
Green,
1,000
right?
yards too. So it's not like it's a real, I get
right?
it though.
That's what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Just making sure.
I get it though. It's a lot of guys that had, somewhat better if you want to look at peaks. Yeah, it's a lot of guys in a sense, no doubt.
So you're just basing off of their best season.
Not even a bet, like just a guy's a better running back.
Yeah,
that's why. Yeah, that's what I said.
At their peak, basically they
at
peak
their
years.
best. Their best like 2, 3, or not 2, 3, 3, 4 seasons.
The Frank Gore is skeptical too.
You said what?
The Frank Gore is skeptical too.
Yeah, you can. That's what I said.
He said you can argue that one.
You can argue Frank Gore. That's cool. I
don't know if we go in peak. Hey, if we go in peak for peak with Amon Green.
That's why.
Hey,
Green is not a crazy.
Because I would say Marshawn's peak is obviously Seattle. 12, 15, 12, and 13 with 12, 11. Like those 1,200, 1,500, 1,200, and 1,300 yards with 12, 11, 12, and 13 touchdowns. And then if we go to Amon Green, in his peak, he had 1,100, 1,300, 1,200, and 1,800 yards with 10, 9, 7, and 15 touchdowns.
Yeah, but
again,
at the end
it's
of the
a lot
day,
of.
You just got to say this: if you had an offense right now and you said, okay, you could only pick Amon Green or Marshawn Lynch, who are you taking?
I'm taking Amon Green.
You're wilding.
I'll probably take Amon Green too.
At their best,
all these players I named on this list. If I want to start a team, I want to pick a starting one like for him versus Marshawn Lynch. I'm taking the other person.
Wait, real quick, Trent. How many? Because Mel, you said about 5 to 6 of those names are skeptical.
You said
Trent,
Tony
how many people
Dorsett.
do you have on that?
Yes.
That's skeptical too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, but Trent, how many names do you have on that list?
Huh?
How many names do you have on that list?
I think it's 30. You can count.
So if it's 5 to 6, so
I take that, bro.
He in that 25 to 30 range, basically.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I take that, bro.
Yeah.
28. That's 32.
Oh, he got 32, so he ain't top 25. I think
he's top 30
that's
all time career though. No, like you can't separate the
career.
Yeah,
if you count in the Super Bowl stuff and all that.
You counted everything. He's top 30. You count everything.
Yeah, career. Yeah, career. Frank Gore too. Yeah, Frank Gore is as well.
Yeah, obviously Frank Gore is top 30. Yeah, obviously we know
I think
that.
for sure Frank Gore's top 30.
Like, but we talking about just we can't separate. Like if you do peaks, he might not be top 40. Marshawn Lee. Like we get that. Because you can argue right now, we see Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, all these guys have had better peaks than him.
Whoa. Hey, let's chill. Let's chill. Hey, let's chill on Christian McCaffrey.
Did you say Derrick Henry?
I said Derrick Henry.
Yes.
Christian McCaffrey had a better 1 year than Marshawn Lynch. That's what y'all trying to tell me right there.
What?
Christian McCaffrey ain't never had a better 1 year than Marshawn Lynch.
No, peak is. I said peak is like 3 to 4. I'm not looking at just a one season.
I'm not.
We're
not
like 4
seasons.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
And just how good you are.
Let's chill on seeing.
All right, y'all good? Y'all ready to move on?
Yeah.
What's up?
I
don't think we get into this active point guard list. Just gonna tell you the truth.
All right. I know who my 10 is.
I know who my 10 is.
We gonna save it. You know me. I wanna get up out of here. I'm not gonna lie. So I want to get to this off the stats. You know, football edition.
Okay.
Any mistakes?
Oh, this is football edition. I like that.
Your friends and not me. All right, so we're going right into it. Here's your first one. 2007.
2007? I'm about to say, why is this so mid? But
mid upon mid. That's crazy.
But in 2007, that might not be that bad.
No, that wasn't. For 2007, I don't think
in 2007, 21-5 and 19-7.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
You was definitely almost bottom 15 though, for sure.
Probably middle. Yeah.
Give me the left.
I'll go with the right. Just less touchdowns. I mean, less interceptions, more touchdowns. I'll take it. Why not?
Yeah, give me the right.
I'll say left.
Alex Smith shit.
Alex Smith
in Kansas City never lost more than.
Trent and Nigel, you said you got left. Gbaby, BooWop, and Mel.
Well, like
you guys said you had right.
Yeah.
There you go.
It was Donovan McNabb. That's crazy.
Donovan McNabb and
versus who?
Yeah, I'll take Philip.
What year was this?
This the end of Donovan though.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I fucked up.
Give me
for
Philip.
Sure.
Give me Felipe.
That's the year he played.
2019.
What the fuck?
2019.
Is that supposed to be 1135? Or 1350?
The 1135.
Okay. 3 touchdowns only? That's tough. Yeah, I'll take my 13 touchdowns, please. I'll take the rate.
I
mean, it's a 10 touchdown difference. Like,
I know.
Yeah, I'm taking. Like, usually touchdowns don't mean that much to me, but if it's like a 10 touchdowns, that's a lot.
I'm sorry, it's small. I know in my hand.
And it's more yards too. So.
I'm gonna go right.
I'm going right.
Yeah, I'm going right. Okay.
Mel, you said right.
Just 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Is it Leonard Fournette?
Yep. I remember.
He only had 3 touchdowns. Oh yeah, I'm always thinking Dalvin Cook.
That offense.
He only had 3 touchdowns in Jacksonville. That is.
Oh damn, Troy.
Bro.
Well, I guess you know who that person is.
What year
is this?
I was like, AJ Green was top 5 once upon a time.
Yes.
Yeah, he was.
I checked it yesterday, man.
Poor AJ.
AJ, you getting now.
If
AJ.
only he can be in Cincinnati.
Imagine
if he was in. Hey, hold up. Andy Dalton was nice for like 2-3 years in Cincinnati.
He was nice for like 1 year.
No, he was nice for 2 to 3. He was good for like 2 years.
Was he
nice
ever
for
top
longer,
10? Was he ever top 10?
What is nice?
That don't mean you can't be good.
Gbaby, what is nice to you? He was
We're not
always
talking
mid.
about it. If you're not top
He had
10,
one year where he was
he can be in the top.
Gbaby, that's the
range
one
and be
position where if you're not probably top 10, it don't matter.
That is so not true. I disagree
I'll
with
push
that
it
heavily.
to
I disagree with that heavily.
Okay.
BooWop, do you think? I'm not gonna get into it.
All right, what
You're gonna talk about some Jimmy G or some shit. Anyways,
2012.
Below mid, but that's another.
2012.
2012.
That's what AJ Green was doing in 2012.
Who said this still AJ Green?
Give me right, man.
I'm taking right as well.
Yeah, why not? I'll take right.
I'm going left.
What is first percentage?
I'm going left. I'm take the left.
First down, I think. First down.
Oh, first down percentage. Oh goodness. I was like, he's like the
left.
percentage. He was the first read.
Well, it was
First read.
It was still AJ Green.
Still AJ Green.
Dez.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
In 2012, I'll take Dez this year.
I agree. Kind of. Yeah.
In that year, not overall, but that year, I think I'm gonna take Dez Bryant.
Now this is some that left look pretty mid.
2016.
Who is that?
In 16, somebody throwing 20 or 15. That got to be Matt Ryan or something.
No, 2016. 2016.
No,
2016. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No. Yeah, he was MVP. I'm sorry.
Jameis Winston stat.
That looked like some Matthew Stafford before he came to the Rams type shit.
Yes.
Yeah, one of them do look like Matt Stafford. I'm not gonna lie.
Some Tony Romo
I think
shit.
the right one might be that.
Like some Romo shit.
Was Tony
Romo? Hey, Romo was nice.
I'm gonna go right.
Me too. I'm taking the right side though.
Yeah,
I don't trust that left side. I don't.
I don't trust either of them, but I'll go with the right.
I'll go right as well.
More touchdowns, less interceptions.
All right, I'll be the jerk. I'll go left.
Watch left to be better.
Was Kirk balling yet in 2016?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
yeah, I don't want Joe Flacco at all.
And Russell.
Yeah.
I was like, never mind.
Yeah.
What was the year they won the Super Bowl? Was that 15?
2003.
Oh, that was 13. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Oh, 03.
Give me left side, man. I'm taking
Who the crap only got 2 touchdowns though? That's
oh no.
I'm taking them 6
2
fumbles.
touchdowns and 6 fumbles. I'll go with the right.
Give me the right.
Take that left side.
2 tutties.
Give me left. Actually, I'm actually gonna.
I know who. Yo, I know who that left one is. That's crazy.
Gbaby, you say you're going right?
I'm going left, and I know who left is.
Is it who I think it is?
Yeah,
I have an
know
idea.
it is.
I know who left. I'm going left. This got to be.
Yeah.
I knew it. This gotta be T.
That's what I knew it.
I knew it. Oh yeah, I'm taking Tiki of Eddie George right now.
Nah, that fumbling.
I'm taking Tiki.
He said, nah, that ass Tiki.
I knew. Yeah, that's good.
2018.
Oh, I know who these are.
I low-key felt that I was gonna go a nasty round.
Oh, I'm going right.
I'm right. It's for sure right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know who
exactly.
these are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw.
Yeah,
I think it's Stephon Diggs and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I'm going right easily.
It is. I think it is too.
I think it is.
Because what year is this? You said 2018.
I'm going right.
Okay, so everybody going
right
right.
as Tyreek Hill. Right as
Everybody going right. Everybody going right. I
Stephon Diggs.
I wanted to give you guys an easy one.
And Tyreek Hill.
I've been debating Tyreek Hill for these past like 2 weeks.
All right,
He's that
2010.
guy.
He's not that guy, but you just can't teach
one more
me.
time.
2010.
Okay.
He's that guy.
21-6, 20-9, but 600 more yards.
I'll go right.
I'll go right as well.
I'm going left.
I'm gonna go left.
We'll
go left.
Okay.
Hey, your boy James Harden. He might be.
One of these might be Ben. I'm not gonna lie. What year was this?
You said what? Jerry?
Kyle
Ew.
Orton.
Ew.
Man.
Shoot my
I don't want no.
I'm glad I
don't
took
want
right.
no Kyle freaking Orton. Get that
I'm
mother.
glad I took right. Thank you.
Shit.
Cookie, baby.
I took
Number
Kyle
2
Orton over Vic.
seeding.
What
This
year?
is also 2018.
Oh well, we know who the left one is.
2018.
Yeah, we know who the left one is, don't we?
Give me left side, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we know who the lefty
2K
is.
in 2018.
Nah, this can't be. It gotta be 2019.
Yeah, it's probably 2019, but we know who it is.
I'm still taking the right.
I might. Well, let me see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know this. Yeah, I'm taking the left.
Yeah, give me the left.
I'm taking left actually. Yeah, screw. Yeah.
I think 9 times out of 10.
I don't think right is that.
I'm gonna take the guy who ran for 2K 9 times out of 10.
I'm taking him 10 times out of 10, man.
Jamal. Oh damn! Never mind.
Hey, that's why I said. Hey, that's why I said 9 times. You said 2018. Though.
Yeah, word.
That's the wrong
year.
year.
Listen.
Jamal Lewis and LaDainian Tomlinson were retired in 2018.
Linda, listen. I didn't even give Stephon Diggs and Tyree a goddamn date. It spent me 20 minutes going back looking year from year to see where I picked them from. Okay, leave me alone.
Well, nah, that's the 1 out of 10. I'm taking LT over.
2005.
No matter what year. Similar production, just more or less 13.
Oh, right.
I'll take the right. Why not?
Yeah, give me the right.
No, I'm gonna go left.
I think one of these is Torrey Holt.
I think one of them is Torrey Holt as well. Nigel, we know ball.
Yes, sir. I think it's Torrey Holt. I think.
Shit.
Where's
Let's go. Okay, I'll go right.
Johnson and
damn versus who? Santana looks like that though, but I'm taking Chad.
He was, but I want Ocho Cinco. Dang,
I really thought that was Torrey Holt.
I thought it was.
I guess not. Yeah.
Last one, 2014.
30 and 14.
Left.
Was Matt Ryan going crazy one of these years?
Why do you keep thinking these is Matt Ryan?
I'm so scared that one of them are going to be Matt Ryan.
Be having stats like these though.
He does. He really does.
What year? 2014.
2014.
Who was in the league in 2014? I know this ain't Russ.
Give me the right side, man. No, I'm tripping. Give me the left. 30 and 14. Yeah, 14.
Give me the left, but I'm not gonna like who it is at all.
Give me the right. Give me the.
I'm scared.
Right.
I'm not gonna like who this is.
I'm gonna go right, but I'm gonna be mad.
So Nigel and Melvin, you going right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You should put their win-loss record on here, I
think one of them is Deshaun.
No, this is 2014.
Oh my God, Eli.
Oh,
damn sure.
Yeah. I'm
damn sure.
I'm cool.
My fault.
Tannehill wasn't like that yet.
I'll take the Eli.
I'll take it.
Yeah, better take Eli. Eli shitting on everybody. I'm with Eli. If Eli was still playing and he was 10 years younger, we'll have another championship right now.
All right.
Against Brady and the Bucks. Stop playing with me. Nah, let's get up out of here, guys. Final thoughts, Nigel.
I was like, I can go first this time.
Final thoughts. Shout out the chat as always.
Shout out.
A good episode.
Good episode. BooWop.
What's the word? Man, you already know, man. See y'all on Monday.
Yo, we is
My final thoughts is what's the word?
What's the word is crazy.
Gbaby.
James Harden and the Sixers are getting investigated, so we'll see how that goes. But
what you mean?
They are
investigated for tampering. Him, PJ Tucker, and Daniel House, like the contracts, getting investigated for tampering. So that'll be hilarious.
They're former Rockets.
But yeah, hey, fantasy around the corner. If you still want to get a part of that, let us know. Fantasy around the corner. We getting ready. Oh, tune in. I usually don't do this, but I'm gonna do it today. Starting Sunday, the Keeping It G podcast is coming back. We're doing football, basketball, and WWE and AEW stuff. We're starting with a Sunday stream, reacting to SummerSlam. We have a Tuesday stream over football because, again, we're getting closer to the season, so we're coming back with that. Basketball is yet to be tuned, but y'all tap into Keeping It G podcast, man. It's gonna be. We got some nasty guests on. We got some nasty topics, so y'all tune in.
Hey, go check it out now.
Nuggets 2023 Nuggets and 6 Saints 2023. Stop playing this.
He don't remember his own outro. Mel, final thoughts.
Great show. Love it. I'm gonna make my top 10 cornerback list too. That's y'all blitzed me in the beginning. I wasn't prepared for the cornerback stuff. So
you needed to be for that
right.
one, Mel. That was some nasty shit.
That's all right. It's cool. It's cool.
I just feel like you should automatically know that Darrell Revis is top 10, but hey, that's neither here nor there.
You definitely took the nasty from Gbaby today for sure. You was Mr. Nasty.
I'm gonna get my list because Trent want to beat me up with the with the Marshawn running back list.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Wait till Troy get on my. Wait till about these final. The Troy's on me, right?
Yep.
Well, see, I got fucking camp starting up for me, so it's probably gonna be the last time. Y'all see me for a little minute. I'm about to be busy as hell. Play UTSA in probably 50 days, so camp about starting shit. But real quick, it's gonna be. It gotta be until we continue because I'm not gonna be part of it. So I expect Nigel and Gbaby to blitz Mel again. So I've been on my detective shit, and a Justin Jefferson topic I came up, and then I saw you comment, and you said these are all the receivers that are better than Justin Jefferson. Mind you, till we continue, let's not debate this. Von Diggs, Cooper Kupp, Keenan Allen, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, AJ Brown, Tyreek Hill, Allen Robinson, and DJ Moore are all better.
So, okay, hey, Troy, love you. Hey, that